Let me see your phone. I don't want you to be crying and upset, okay? I'll call your dad on your phone. I just don't want you to be upset, okay? David, it's me. I'm calling you on Al Williams' phone. He's just a little upset, so I don't want him to cry. I told him, you know, we're just trying to weed through everything, but he's crying. So he was asking if he could stay an extra night, but I have to work from home this week because of Thanksgiving. He's not asking for the whole week. He was just asking for an extra night. So I don't want him to be upset, but he's crying, and I don't know what else to tell him. But he was only asking for an extra night.
I'll talk to him when I can pick him up.
Okay. Your dad will be here soon, okay? Okay, bye. I don't know what he said. It's okay. Okay. Be here soon, okay? It's okay. I want you to get your shoes down that you wore, the black shoes that you wore, okay? Get that down, okay? So y'all can be ready, okay? It's okay. Mama know this sucks. This is not what I want at all, but all right. And try to clean your face off, and brush your hair, and get ready for your dad. Okay? Okay. Come on. It's all right. Here, don't forget your phone. Okay. Here's your phone. Here's your snack. From a whole week at a time to a couple days at a time is a whole adjustment. On my nose sucks, okay? What's up? It's okay. Thanks everybody saying. It's okay. There you go. Mama wants to be able to spend all the time with you guys that I can. I want you Dad to be able to spend all the time with you all that he can. I hate, nobody likes this. Nobody likes when you gotta have this type of intervention and then times parenting shorted. I hate it. But right now I just don't want to mess up. Okay, maybe he'll let you guys stay an extra night or bring you back for an extra night. Okay, did you wear your jacket? You didn't wear that jacket here. Whose jacket? That's my jacket. I wore it. No, you didn't wear it here. Yes, I did. I wore it over here. Okay, well, make sure you wear it back now. Go ahead, put your clothes up. Brush your hair. Get your stuff. You got your shoes. Okay. Nobody likes, trust me. Make sure you guys have your chargers. Right? You got your chargers. Oh boy. This is the difficulty of dealing with this nonsense. So, he's pulling up. Come on, babies. Okay. Sucks, but get everything in your backpack. Yeah. Did you guys finish cleaning up? You had your dinner, lunch, everything? Okay. Come on, he's here. Alex, you need to bring your shoes down. Shoes. Get everything down. Take those movies with you. Put all your chargers, bag. You want to leave your toy here or take it with you, you can. And snack cake, put it in your bag. Put your shoes on. Jacket, you got your chargers. Where your shoes? Go run up there and get your shoes. You should have everything. Get your shoes you wore here. Get everything. Backpack. You gonna take your movies? Use your chargers, Alex, and shades. Okay, I love you. Mwah. No. Where your glasses?
What hair is in the hair?
Okay, all right. Get your jacket. Just carry it, honey. Yeah, it may not even fit in your pocket. Just out of there. Come on, get your jacket on. I think it's a little chilly outside. Okay. Oh, that's her babies. Oh, that's her babies. Oh. I don't know what you guys have planned, but maybe he'll let you guys come back another night. I did ask him for a half day on Thanksgiving. See how that goes. Ugh.
So it's chilly outside?
Yeah, tip it. Okay? Oh my goodness. I love you. Okay? I'm a love you, boy. I break it for me too. Maybe he'll let you guys come back an extra day or so. Okay? He was asking for an extra day or something. But, you know. I'm gonna love you guys. Hopefully I can see you on Thanksgiving. Okay? Y'all be good. Make sure you clean up, do what your dad tells you to do, okay? Love you all. Okay. Can't tell me these stupid parenting agreements are anyone, because they're not. He got more custodial time, parenting time with my kids because the judge couldn't hear me in a call, in a Zoom meeting. You can't tell me that's right. There's no legal premise to that. There's no reason for that. She just said, oh, okay, well, he's going to have the kids for a whole week and a half. And you're only going to get 4 days every other week. That's it. That's all I got. For no reason. No reason to lose parenting time. None of that. Cut the light out. Spooky. No reason to lose parenting time. No reason to have any parenting time taken away. Simply because the judge couldn't hear me in the call. And his attorney's like, oh, look, she's leaning in the tablet. She's doing all of this extra stuff. What are you talking about? I said I couldn't hear. But since the judge and his attorney are, buddy, and good friends, I have a working rapport, and I don't have the money to get an attorney. I don't make 6 figures. I just started working. Fulton County Superior Court, you all should be ashamed of yourselves. That's how you're tearing apart families. This is why the state should not intervene with your ability to parent and take care of your kids. This is why. Because it's destroying families. It's not keeping families together. There was no reason for them to take any parenting time from me. This is highly destructive. And there's no legal justification to it. Never mind me saying, hey, I have 14th Amendment rights and protection. Simply because somebody couldn't hear me doesn't mean that it's worth me losing parenting time. I wasn't hurting or abusing my kids. They aren't in any imminent danger or threat. I've never lost, my custodial rights. I've never had anyone tell me I'm unfit. Nothing. I'm curious to know why other than the judge saying she couldn't hear me and me leaning into my tablet during the Zoom hearing because I simply couldn't hear. I'm curious to know what would cause her to even take away my parenting rights. I'm curious to know that. I want to know the legal premise to that. Saying it's only temporary. It shouldn't have been done at all. Fulton County Superior Court have biased judges and no legal premise as to why my custodial rights were taken away, to where I'm only seeing my children, my babies that I birthed in this world via C-section, which really hurt, that I've been there for day one, even when their father wasn't trying to be bothered with them, to take away my parenting rights. And couldn't give a legal reasoning for that, other than the fact that I just don't have the money to get an attorney. And I'm forced to be pro se. And they didn't like the fact that I was getting advice from attorneys to file motions and pleadings that were somehow intimidating his attorney, as if I should care about that. No one cares about the fact that I lost my father this year, July 6th, after being served with this stupid petition for modification 2 weeks after I was served with that petition for modification. My dad passed from prostate cancer on July 6th. They don't care about that. Not one time did the father ever say, I'm sorry for your loss of your dad. When his father passed, I was there for him and supported him. My dad passed. He has no soul. I don't even understand that at this point. But yet his attorney is so busy being intimidated because I went to get help from attorneys to file motions to help my case. And the state is inflicting their will in my household with my kids and my time. And it's destroying my relationship with my kids and my family. It's not helping us. Nothing that this judge did helped my children out. My son left here crying. My youngest son left here crying. My oldest son was just kind of like, yeah, this kind of sucks. He's 15. He's like, he's not crying about it, but my youngest son was crying and upset. And this is what happens when you have the state inflicting their unlawful nonsense into your household, and you have someone that's so busy trying to avoid paying child support. He would rather the kids be walking around crying and upset. Never mind the fact my youngest son didn't want to go with him today. I asked him if he could stay an extra day or two.
I'm working from home this week. This week is Thanksgiving. The kids are out of school. And he kept saying, no, we got plans. We talked about that. But you're not comforting him. I thought this was about the best interest of the kids. Is it not? How much more hypocritical is this going to get, Fulton County Superior Court? Is it not about the best interest of the children? My son leaving here crying because he's simply asking for another day. They don't have school tomorrow, and I work from home tomorrow. Why would an extra night kill you? To let my son have an extra night with me. I had to email him and his attorney saying, we still have an order where we're to split holidays. And he hasn't even ensured my kids that they get to come and see me on Thanksgiving Day. I'm sitting here trying to figure out, why do I need to kiss his butt? Just for equal parenting time that the judge had no right to take away. No legal premise to take away. I'm not unfit. I never lost parenting time. We've always had 50-50 custody, which I still expect. I expect both of us to have equal parenting time with our children. They need their mother and they need their father. But the judge took away my parenting rights because she couldn't hear me in a hearing. How can anybody here see that and say, that's okay, now that makes sense? The Georgia Supreme Court should be all over this saying something is really wrong with this scenario. Something is wrong with this construed relationship, this friendship, kinship, whatever you want to call it, between the judicial officer and the petitioner's attorney. Something is wrong with that. It should not be a matter of, oh, she can't hear you. She's leaning in and out the tablet. I just couldn't hear. There are times the judge couldn't hear me. But instead of her just saying, can you log in and out and see what's going on with the volume, I'm frustrated because the hearing's supposed to be an hour and a half, where I get to present motions that I filed that were reasonable and fair, especially contempt of court motions that I filed against him for violating parenting time twice and not paying child support. After all of that, and then she still took my parenting rights away. And you think, how do you think that's okay with no legal premise other than, well, she was leaning in and out of the tablet and she couldn't hear. All I was doing was saying, I can't hear anything going on. I didn't want to keep logging in and out of the hearing, because I didn't want to get kicked out and not be let back in. I'm sitting here like, okay, why don't we just do a postponing of this and then come in court, if that's the case? Because I can't keep missing the opportunity to present my case. Nope, because the judge is buddy-buddy with the attorney. That conflict of interest, the inability to remain impartial, the bias and the favoritism. She took my parenting time and parenting rights away for no reason. No legal valid reason she could ever give other than, I just wanted to do it. This is why the state should not inflict themselves in families like this, because you're destroying families. You're not helping anybody. My children, my son leaving here, my youngest son leaving here crying, could barely say, he didn't say a word. He was just crying. It's not how you look out for the best interests of my children at all. You're not looking out for the best interests of my children. You're destroying their lives. And the Fulton County Superior Court Family Law Division should be ashamed of themselves for taking away my parenting rights for no good God-given legal reason you could conjure up. Not being able to hear you in a hearing does not warrant you a justification to say, fine, I'm just going to take away your parenting rights. You can only see your son, the youngest son, every other week for 4 days, and your oldest son every other weekend. That's it. Not even factoring the holidays or none of that. Simply because I can hear you in a hearing. You're destroying my kids' lives. You're literally my son leaving here crying in tears. And I'm holding back tears. This is why you don't let the state inflict themselves in their will in your household. You know what's best for your children more than anyone else. And as their mother, I should have equal parenting time. If my oldest son wants to come home, I want him to do what's happy and be happy and do what's best for him at this point, since we have the state laws regarding the election laws. But my youngest son is 11, and he left here crying in tears and couldn't say a word because he's so upset that his dad just wouldn't let him stay an extra day. Shame on you, Fulton County Superior Court. Shame on all of you.